Good morning, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to the second day of the meeting of the IOM Committee on Responsible Sharing of Clinical Trials Data. I'm Bernard Lowe. I have the privilege to chair this committee. And we're looking forward to a day of presentations and discussions. I think many of us feel that yesterday was very productive, very thought-provoking, and we're hoping to address a number of issues today and have very distinguished panelists who will be giving brief presentations, very brief, and having a lot of time for interaction and questions. One thing we are going to try and do today is make sure we have interaction among panelists. I know some of the panelists from yesterday who are still here. We may ask you to sort of relate back to some things that you said yesterday. That kind of interaction is very useful to us as a committee. I want to remind people that there's a public comment section where you'll have the opportunity to make a brief statement to the committee. In addition, of course, we always welcome written statements. And Rebecca, help me. Who's taking names of people who want to speak this afternoon? Is it?
You can let Barrett know.
Barrett Zimmerman in the red blazer in the back. We are mindful that travel is always a challenge this time of year, and some people need to leave early to make sure they beat snowstorms at their destination. And some people who are flying in this morning may have challenges actually getting to Washington airports and to here on time. So we're going to be a little flexible on changes in the schedule as published. I want to start by reading the open session disclaimer, which is to remind everyone that this is an open, public, on-the-record information gathering session. The committee is in the process of collecting information and materials that it will examine and discuss in the course of making its findings, conclusions, and recommendations. I ask everyone to be mindful of the fact that the committee has made no conclusions, and that it would be a mistake for anyone to leave today thinking that we have, in fact, begun to finalize conclusions, make conclusions. Comments from individuals, including members of the committee, should not be interpreted as positions or leanings of the committee or the Institute of Medicine. Committee members typically ask probing questions in these information gathering sessions, which may not be indicative of their own personal views. We will have additional public meetings scheduled May 5th, 2014, and we plan to release our final report in December 2014. Our first panel today is on the legal, regulatory, and policy context and we want to try and start to describe and understand the gamut of laws, regulations, and policies. And yesterday we heard that this is a global enterprise with different jurisdictions. But these are the policies under which data sharing occurs. And we're going to drill down particularly on informed consent, privacy, IP, and competition laws. We're going to start with a overview, to sort of set the stage for us, to help us begin to understand this broad policy context. And Mark Barnes, who's from Ropes and Gray, and also at Harvard University, the co-director of their multi-regional clinical trial center. Mark, thank you, and we look forward to your kicking off our deliberations this morning.